Dear friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Astrology, and in this video I am going to explain the outline of the lesson number 1 of the KP Astrology, and the title of this lesson is Basics of True KP Astrology. And if you learn this, you can predict your own life events, and if you are already a basic astrologer, then you can understand this KP system and you can become a true KP astrologer. So if you would have already seen the main lesson, the master video of the entire course, and here in this I am going to only talk about the outline of the lesson number 1, which is called Basics of True Astrology. That is, the person who want to learn the KP astrology, even if he don't know the Vedic astrology, what are the things that he should know? Basically, he should know, and that is being discussed here. Outline of that is being discussed here. Now, in this video, these are the topics that are covered: the 9 planets, the karakas and characteristics and features of the 9 planets, the human body parts assigned to the planets, the zodiac belt, the 12 Rasi houses, the signs of the Rasis, 12 Rasis, characteristics or features of the 12 Rasis, and again human body parts assigned to the 12 Rasis, the classification of the Rasis based on several criteria, and what are the 27 nakshatras and their signs, and how these nakshatras are allocated to the 12 houses. So these are the basic things that. And in addition to that, you will also know what are the things that you have to learn under for predicting in KP astrology. So, in this subsection of this lesson, you will understand what are these 9 planets that are considered in astrology. They are different from the real 8 planets in our solar system. Out of these 9 planets, 2 planets are shadow planets, and remaining 7 planets are from the real 8 planets. Earth is at the center of the horoscope chart, hence not considered as a planet in astrology. So that's what you see here. What are the planets that are considered in the left hand side, and right hand side it shows how these Rahu Kedus are considered, because these are also considered included in the 9 planets. In this next you will learn the karakas or characteristics or features of the 9 planets. In this section you will learn the characteristics of each planet. Each planet has their own behavior and it is different from each other. No 2 planets have the same character. There are several characters for each planet that you will learn in this section. For example, Sun is called Pitru Karaha, Moon is called Matru Karaha, Mars is called Bradu Karaha or Mangalya Karaha in case of females, and Mercury is called Vidya Karaha or Matula Karahan. Jupiter is called Putra Karahan, Venus is called Kastra Karahan, Saturn is called Ayur Karahan, Rahu is called Pidamaha Karahan, and Ketu is called Matamaha Karahan. So these are the identification, because these contains, inside this contain there are a lot of other characteristics, but I am just understanding purpose I am giving you that these are the things that included in this section. Next you will see how the human body parts are assigned to the planets. So here if you see what organs are controlled by which planet. So that is what you will learn in this section, and how planets influence our body. We have all the planets inside our body. Our bodies are like a mini universe, and it has been established that there are special connections between each celestial body and the human body parts and organs. Every planet and sign is related to various parts of our body and is responsible for their adequate functioning. In fact, the planet describes the entire human being. So that is covered in this subsection. And Then you have to in this next section is called zodiac belt and the 12 Rasi Mandala houses. So here you will learn what is zodiac belts and how that is divided into 12 Rasi houses and what are their signs and other things. And then next you will learn what are the karanas or characteristics of the 12 Rasi houses and icons for them to summarize their character. And if you see here that a human starts with the head here from Mesha Rashi and the foot is in the Mina Rashi. That's how it is framed. And then next, the important thing that we have to know is the classification of Rasis according to several criteria. Here I am presenting around 7 criteria which are basically required for you to understand the astrology. So the Rasis are classified as fixed Rasi, movable Rasi or dual Rasi. And Rasis are classified as female Rasis and male Rasis. Then fertile and sterile Rasis. Then odds and evens Rasis. And then based on number of legs, the Rasis are also classified. Then Rasis are classified according to earth, water, fire and air. And there are some time periods assigned to each Rasi in months. So that also you can understand in this classification. Then what are the nakshatras? Because in the zodiac belt you find the nakshatras and there are several stars are there in the zodiac belt. But what they have done is they have grouped them into 27 groups, and these are called 27 nakshatras. And these nakshatras are assigned to the 12 houses. They are divided and they are assigned to the 12 houses. So you will learn what are those nakshatras, what are those signs and characters, and then which nakshatra belongs to which Rasi. All those things you will understand in this. Then the next one is that you will understand what is KP system, because this KP system was invented by Professor K.S. Krishnamurti, and he is an astrologer, and he was born in the year 1908. He was born in Thiruvayaru in Tanjavur district of Tamil Nadu. And in this section I will discuss, you will learn the history of KP system, so how it evolved. And what is Bhava chart? So that is also you have to understand in to apply the KP system, and how it differs from the Rasi chart. So that also you have to be clear. And what events are associated with each Bhava? That is one important thing, is that what events are associated with each Bhava. And then the KP golden rule. So Krishnamurti has given some rules, and these are called KP golden rules. And then you have to understand these rules if you really want to apply the KP system. So then next, the procedure for KP system. So there is a systematic procedure. It is very simple, easy to understand, easy to apply, and anybody can learn, everybody can learn. There is no problem in learning this procedure. So I will explain this also in this. Then you have to understand the Vinchotri Dasha to apply it in the KP astrology. So these are covered under the KP system, which was invented by Professor Krishnamurti. So that's all I wanted to say, that these are the outlines that you will learn in my basic astrology lesson. And I want you to, those who are interested, please contact me through the email or the WhatsApp number, so that I can include you in the next class. And this slide shows the astrological chart, which we are calling as the horoscope, that is carved inside the roof of Panchavarna Swami temple in Urayur, Tiruchirappalli district in Tamil Nadu, because this whatever you see on the right hand side is the horoscope. The blue color highlighted one is the 12 Rasi chart, and this is carved in the stone under the roof of the temple. So you have to go there and lie down on the floor and look at the roof, and then only you can see this. So this is something like 200 BCE, so almost about 2220 years it is old. That means this astrology is much before that. So thank you very much for listening to my video, and I invite you to join my class by contacting me through the email and the WhatsApp number. You can find it in my below the YouTube. You can see my numbers and the email ID. Thank you very much once again, and I will be posting the subsequent outline of the remaining lessons so that people can understand what they have to learn. So that is the idea behind these short videos. Thank you very much.